first class of Pol Science. Now we are going to study about the democracy, what is democracy and why only democracy. Now the definition of democracy, the first point, democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. That means the people are electing the rulers who will govern the country. Now, what is opposite of that? Then that in Myanmar, the rulers of Myanmar are not elected by the people. Those who happen to be in control of the army become the rulers of the country. People cannot say anything against this, and dictators like Pinochet are not elected by the people. This also applies to monarchies. Like the kings of Nepal and Saudi Arabia rule, they are ruling not because that they are chosen by the people, but they happen to be born into the royal family. So this definition is not adequate. Now the definition is the government should be elected by the people. Now what are the features of democracy? How they will elect the government? Now democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. Now we need three things. First, the rulers who will rule the country officially, and what kind of election constitutes a democratic election. So election is necessary, and main thing is people who can elect the rulers or get elected as rulers. And finally, what kind of government they will form. Now, major decisions by elected leaders. Always major decisions are taken by elected leaders. Now, in Pakistan, General Parvez Musharraf led a military coup in October 1999. He overthrew a democratically elected government and declared himself as the chief executive of the country. Later, his designation he changed into the president, and in 2002, again the country granted him a 5-year extension. Now, Pakistan media, human rights organization and democracy activists, they told that the referendum was based on malpractice and fraud. In August 2002, again he issued a legal framework order that amended the Constitution of Pakistan. Now, according to this order, the President can dismiss the national and provincial assemblies. The work of the civilian cabinet is supervised by a National Security Council, which is dominated by military officers. That means you can say that was a military rule. Now there are many other reasons why Pakistan under General Musharraf should not be called a democracy. Now, because the people may have elected their representatives to the national and provincial assemblies, but those elected representatives, they were not really the rulers. They cannot take the final decision. The power to take final decision rested with army officials and with General Musharraf, and none of them were elected by the people. Now, this gives us the first feature, that is, in a democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those elected by the people. This is very important. Now, next point is free and fair electoral competition. Now, what is happening in China? Elections are regularly held after every 5 years for electing the country's parliament. Now, the National People's Congress has the power to appoint the president of the country. It has nearly 3,000 members elected from all over China. Some members are elected by the army. Before contesting elections, a candidate needs the approval of the Chinese Communist Party. Only those who are members of the Chinese Communist Party or 8 smaller parties allied to it were allowed to contest elections held in 2002 to 3. The government is always formed by the Communist Party. Since its independence in 1930, Mexico also holds elections after every 6 years to elect its president. The country has never been under a military or a dictator's rule. But until 2000, every election was owned by a party called PRI. Now, opposition parties did contest election but never managed to win. The PRI was known to use many dirty tricks to win the election. All those were employed in government offices had to attend its party meetings. Teachers of government schools used to force parents to vote for PRI. Media largely ignored the activities of opposition political parties except to criticize them. Now, sometimes the polling booths were shifted from one place to another in the last minute, which made it difficult for people to cast their vote. The PRI spent a large sum of money in the campaign for its candidates. Now, so democracy must be based on a free and fair election, where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. So the next point is one vote, one person and one value. Now, until 2015 in Saudi Arabia, women did not have the right to vote. Estonia has made its citizenship rules in such a way that people belonging to Russian minority find it difficult to get the right to vote. In Fiji, the electoral system is such that the vote of an indigenous Fiji has more value than that of an Indian Fijian. So, democracy is based on a fundamental principle of political equality. That gives us the third feature of democracy, the last one I have written. Now, in a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. Now, Zimbabwe, now, today only this much. Now, again in the next class, I will continue.